Foxy, she's a baby, but she listens to me, you know what I mean? She's tough, you know what I mean?
Foxy Brown joins us this evening. Foxy.
Hi, good evening.
Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. It's that male, female, you know what I mean, point of view.
Assuming you've been over here before, once or twice.
Once or twice, yeah.
Are you over here, you're going to be performing, you're touring, you're doing headlines and that kind of thing. You're doing Hyde Park, you're doing a show here, I believe.
I'm a big deal.
It appears Foxy Brown recently made some astonishing allegations about Jay-Z that are certain to leave you astounded. Jay-Z, known for his immense power and esteemed reputation in the entertainment industry, has often been given a pass for various actions. However, this time, it looks like Foxy Brown is taking a stand and refusing to turn a blind eye to what she allegedly perceives as wrongdoing. Her supposed revelations suggest a bold willingness to confront a man of Jay-Z's stature, raising questions about the boundaries of power and privilege in the realm of the rich and famous. So, what exactly did Foxy say?
That I've been able to overcome adversity and basically come out unscathed, which is important.
Foxy Brown, actual name Inga Marchand, has confessed that her ticket to rap stardom came at a cost, and it all happened while she was young. There are rumors that she claims Jay-Z, then 27, took her V-card when she was just 15 years old, and that Hova, who as the story goes has a horse-like you-know-what, funded her shopping trips and pampering at hair and nail salons while she was still in high school, all to get into bed with her.
In the beginning, we'd jump in the van, we'd go to Maryland, we'd go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, there's more. Allegedly, Jay-Z, according to Foxy, has a thing for trans people. The claim is that she said she discovered this after one began calling and harassing her shortly after Jay-Z gave her the G infection.
I think about what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think about what I'm gonna do.
Allegedly, she claimed that during one of her sessions with Jay-Z, there had been a video recording involved. This session was far from private, as another high-profile individual was allegedly present. None other than the multi-talented Jamie Foxx, who played the role of Wanda in the iconic sketch comedy show In Living Color. It appears Foxy's supposed account ventured into even murkier territory when she allegedly disclosed that Jay-Z had compelled her to sign multiple non-disclosure agreements or gag orders related to an intimate encounter that involved all three of them, herself, Jamie Foxx, and Jay-Z. She asserted that this encounter was, in fact, a threesome. The sensational twist in this story occurred when, shortly after this incident, the alleged videotape of that supposed particular rendezvous mysteriously disappeared from her home. Foxy Brown firmly believes that Jay-Z had a hand in the disappearance of this tape, raising suspicions about his involvement in the alleged theft. But this is only the tip of the iceberg. Beyond the shocking revelations and claims, there are claims that Foxy Brown divulged another intriguing facet of Jay-Z's life. Supposedly, according to her, there was an enduring consistency in Jay-Z's world that could not be ignored. She allegedly hinted at a connection between Jay-Z and Larry Johnson, suggesting that their relationship may have been more than just casual friendship. The fact that Jay-Z had once shared an apartment with the NBA player, who had a prior association with Rocawear, lent some credence to her insinuations. In her alleged candid recollection of her experiences with Jay-Z, it seems Foxy did not hold back when it came to expressing her sentiments about Jay's wife, Beyoncé. Her feelings towards Beyoncé were far from sugar-coated, to say the least. Foxy Brown left no room for ambiguity in her candid remarks regarding the global superstar. She allegedly revealed that Bey had also been infected by Jay-Z. Now he is with Beyoncé. F that halitosis infected H, she said. If these allegations are accurate, it's truly heart-wrenching. The reason is quite clear. Foxy has suffered as a victim. Not only was she a victim of an infection, but she was also a victim of SA as a kid. R. Kelly was blacklisted by Jay-Z after being accused of child M. How is Jay-Z any different if Foxy's charges are true? Well, if these allegations are anything to go by, then it seems Hov allegedly started grooming Foxy at a really early age. You see, the connection between Jay-Z and Foxy Brown commenced with Foxy's involvement in LL Cool J's I Shot Ya remix when she was just around 14 or 15 years old. As Brown ventured further into the music world, she found herself collaborating with numerous prominent artists, but none were as noteworthy as her recurring collaborator and co-writer, Jay-Z. Their debut major duet, Ain't No N, was a track featured on the soundtrack for the film The Nutty Professor, released in 1996, although it had been recorded back in 1994. This track began with Jay-Z's self-assured lyrics, which opened with a provocative nod to Foxy Brown. Fox Brown? Yeah, Jay-Z. What? I keep it fresher than the next, bye. No need for you to ever sweat the next B. With speed, I make the best B see the exit indeed. He continued, you gotta know you're thoroughly respected by me. You get the keys to the Lexus with no driver. You got your own 96 something to ride, and keep your tied up in Versace, that's why. The chorus of the song unfolded into a mesmerizing duet between Foxy Brown and Jay-Z, igniting more curiosity about their relationship. Ain't no end like the one I got. No one can F you better. Sleeps around, but he gives me a lot. Keeps you in diamonds and leathers. Friends'll tell me I should leave you alone. Tell the freaks to find a man of their own, man of their own, man of their own. The issue of Foxy Brown's age during the release of the song in 1996 remains contentious. Yet official records indicate that all pre-mixed recordings, including vocals, had been completed by 1994 when Brown was approximately 14 or 15 years old. Her debut album, Il Nana, was unleashed when she was just 17, and it featured no less than 5 co-writing credits with Jay-Z. One track on the album, Il Nana, bore a significant imprint of Jay-Z's influence, hinting at something deeper in their relationship. Things were getting a bit spicy, you might say. It's important to note that Method Man did not contribute to the lyrical content of these songs. Yet it was clear that Jay-Z and his associates had a substantial hand in shaping the overtly S nature of this album. The lyrics and content of another track, I'll Be, featuring Jay-Z, were equally explicit, indicating a release date around 1997 with a reissue, while the vocals had been recorded between 1994 and 1996. That said, the most intriguing aspect of their connection was the persistent rumor that Jay-Z and Foxy shared a concealed relationship during the 1990s. Although neither of them publicly addressed these allegations at the time, the undeniable truth is that Foxy and Jay shared an exceptionally close bond, both inside and outside the recording studio. While Foxy Brown was undoubtedly a remarkable performer who left audiences yearning for more, it is Jay-Z's repeated inclusion of her in his tours that raised eyebrows. Many people were left wondering if their connection was merely a friendship, or if there was more to it than met the eye. Why did they maintain silence on the subject? Well, one fact that must be considered is Foxy Brown's age when she initially crossed paths with Jay-Z. It is alleged that she was just 15 years old when they first encountered each other, whereas Jay-Z was 27 at that time. This is where things start to get rather peculiar. Foxy would later sign a contract with Def Jam, and only afterward did allegations surface suggesting a romantic liaison between her and Jay. Once again, Foxy vehemently denied these claims, insisting that her connection with Jay was rooted solely in their shared passion for music. Nevertheless, the circumstances surrounding a 27-year-old man's friendship with a 15-year-old girl undoubtedly raise eyebrows. Their on-stage chemistry was hard to ignore, and Jay-Z often invited Foxy to perform with him during his tours. All of this transpired while Foxy was still a teenager. The situation began to draw comparisons to the Aaliyah and R. Kelly scandal of that era, where people couldn't help but feel that they were remarkably close. Always seen together, mingling in the same circles, partying together, it made folks speculate whether there was more to their relationship than they were letting on. In the 1990s, people began to draw parallels between Foxy Brown and Jay-Z and Lil' Kim and Biggie, noting the undeniable chemistry they shared. In the case of Lil' Kim and Biggie, the connection went beyond friendship into a romantic one. It was natural for people to wonder if Jay-Z and Foxy shared a similar bond. Even the infamous Ether track by Nas seemed to imply that Jay-Z had a romantic relationship with Foxy, further fueling the speculation that their connection went beyond mere friendship. Damon Dash was also recently interviewed by Nick Cannon, who asked him, "At what age was Foxy Brown signed?" And Cannon responded by saying, "I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown. I didn't sign Foxy Brown. Stop putting me in that. Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say. What do you mean by that question? It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him." Well, when Cannon pressed him to give a clear answer, he exploded on the host.
Kenyatta, I'm just asking. Why you bring that up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What are you saying?
But as fate would have it, Damon did slip up while evading the question, which basically proved that there was something going on intimately between Foxy and Jay-Z. He said, "I never stuck my C in the Fox's box, but damned if I ain't opened Pandora's box. They try to slander your man," on CNN and Fox. Sometime after the allegations were made, Foxy Brown addressed them, claiming that they were as false as they come. She said, "The atrociousness of this story sickened me to my stomach. Any and everyone involved will be contacted by my attorney. In all my years in the music industry, these are the most disgusting and disrespectful allegations I've ever experienced. This fictitious story, with no audio, visual, or written interview, clearly was concocted with malicious intent. I will not let any undercover hater create discord and disrespect my name and reputation. This disrespect will not be tolerated." Wendy Williams was also convinced that there was something shady about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown's relationship. While announcing Foxy's memoir's release, Wendy took some jibs at the celeb's unnatural relationship. "Foxy Brown has a memoir coming out in December. You might not care. The book is calling up on the most controversial moments of her history and life and hip-hop and so on and so forth. Kim Osorio, please don't be weak with this writing. Please, if you're going to tell it good. Foxy is very open about her life, but I remember when Foxy and Jay-Z had I'll Be Foxy was the star of that. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown were allegedly a romantical thing. All right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce, allegedly." For context, the roots of the Foxy Brown and Jay-Z relationship can be traced back to the vibrant hip-hop scene of the early 1990s. You see, Foxy Brown, the celebrated rapper, has had a tumultuous and complex career in the world of hip-hop. Her journey, closely entwined with the rise of Jay-Z, illuminates the peaks of success and the valleys of struggle that marked her path. While Foxy Brown's early collaborations with Jay-Z undoubtedly brought her considerable recognition, they also came with their fair share of challenges. This article delves into the intricacies of Foxy Brown's career, her connection with Jay-Z, the UPS, the Downs, and the eventual parting of ways. Foxy Brown's career ignited in the heart of Brooklyn, New York, where she grew up in the Park Slope neighborhood. Her journey into the music industry was nothing short of meteoric. At a young age, she won a talent contest in her neighborhood, which introduced her to the likes of the production team Trackmasters. They were working on LL Cool J's Mr. Smith album and recognized Foxy's prodigious talent, inviting her to lend her skills to the track I Shot Ya. This marked the inception of her journey into the world of hip-hop. It was in these early years that the roots of her association with Jay-Z, who was then emerging as both a rapper and an entrepreneur, began to take hold. Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records was making waves in the hip-hop world, and Foxy's distinctive talent and provocative style made her a prime candidate for collaboration. In 1996, Foxy Brown and Jay-Z released Ain't No N, one of their first successful collaborative singles. The song resonated with audiences, showcasing the palpable chemistry between the two artists. Foxy's fiery and unapologetic lyrical style complemented Jay-Z's smooth and commanding presence. Together, they crafted a track that catapulted their careers and established the foundation of their artistic partnership. Following the success of Ain't No N, they continued to collaborate, releasing I'll Be in 1997. This track further solidified their status as a dynamic rap duo. The synergy between Foxy and Jay-Z was undeniable, and their musical partnership showcased a unique blend of lyricism, rhythm, and a shared vision for their art. While these collaborations were indeed successful, they were not without their challenges. The complex dynamics of the music industry and the pressures of fame took their toll on both artists. Foxy Brown's rise to prominence was swift, but the spotlight brought its own set of trials. In 1999, Foxy Brown released her second album, China Doll, which debuted at the pinnacle of the Billboard 200 chart. This achievement made her the second female rapper to reach this coveted position, following in the footsteps of Lauryn Hill in 1998. China Doll not only solidified her reputation as a prominent female rapper, but also showcased her street image and paid homage to her Brooklyn roots, as well as influential artists like the Notorious Big and Jay-Z. The success of China Doll served as a testament to Foxy Brown's undeniable talent and the impact of her collaborations with Jay-Z. The themes of her music range from gritty street tales to messages of empowerment, reflecting the diverse influences and experiences that shaped her artistry. In 2001, Foxy Brown released Broken Silence, an album that featured the Grammy-nominated track Nana Be Like. However, this period also marked the onset of significant challenges in her career. The album did not achieve the commercial success she had aspired to, and complications with her label, Def Jam, added to the complexities of her journey. These trials eventually led to her departure from the label. Jay-Z, on the other hand, continued his ascent in the music industry, solidifying his status not only as a rap icon, but also as a shrewd entrepreneur. In 2004, Jay-Z assumed the role of the president of Def Jam Recordings, a decision that would have profound implications for Foxy Brown's career. One of Jay-Z's initial actions as the president of Def Jam was to re-sign Foxy Brown to the label, marking a pivotal moment in their relationship. Foxy's return to Def Jam under Jay-Z's guidance signified a renaissance in her career. She released new music and continued to collaborate with various artists, all while her association with Jay-Z remained a fundamental aspect of her narrative. Their collaboration, which began in the mid-1990s, evolved into a deep artistic connection. Foxy and Jay-Z's partnership extended beyond mere song collaborations. It became a reflection of their shared dedication to their craft and a manifestation of their mutual respect and admiration for each other's talents. They understood each other's musical language, and their tracks were not just releases. They were artistic expressions that resonated with their audience. As Jay-Z's influence in the industry grew, he expanded his reach by establishing Roc Nation, a record label and entertainment company that represented a diverse array of artists. His role as a music mogul allowed him to support emerging talent and played a pivotal role in shaping the careers of numerous artists. Foxy Brown, on the other hand, maintained her place in the hip-hop landscape. She continued to release music, collaborating on tracks that showcased her distinct style and lyrical prowess. Her legacy as one of the foremost female rappers in the industry persisted, extending beyond her collaborations with Jay-Z. While their connection remained an enduring chapter in their careers, it wasn't without its complications. The challenges faced by Foxy Brown highlighted the intricate nature of the music industry. The music industry is a demanding and unforgiving realm, where success is often accompanied by unforeseen pressures and complexities. For Foxy Brown, her meteoric rise to fame brought with it an intense spotlight and a set of challenges that she had to navigate. Her career, while marked by triumphs, also faced its fair share of obstacles. The commercial performance of her albums, especially Broken Silence, did not meet the expectations set by her earlier successes. For Jay-Z, his career trajectory was on an upward trajectory that few could match. He not only became an iconic rapper, but also ventured into entrepreneurship, securing his position as one of the most influential figures in the music industry. His leadership extended beyond the stage, and he was involved in various business ventures, ultimately making history as the first hip-hop billionaire. In 2004, Jay-Z's appointment as the president of Def Jam Recordings marked a turning point. One of his initial actions was to re-sign Foxy Brown to the label, which appeared to signal a revival of her career. Their collaboration resumed, and it seemed like a new chapter was beginning. However, the music industry is a fickle landscape, subject to unexpected twists and turns. Foxy Brown's journey faced further complexities, including a sudden hearing loss that forced her to put her album Black Roses on hold. The project, originally slated for release, was postponed indefinitely, adding to the uncertainties in her career. As for Jay-Z, there were rumors of dissatisfaction with Foxy Brown's progress on her album. It was suggested that he might be contemplating her departure from the Def Jam label. The anticipated release of Black Roses was eventually canceled, and the trajectory of their collaborative journey was altered. In May 2007, Black Hand Entertainment announced a management deal with Foxy Brown, with Chaz Williams as her manager. However, the release date for Black Roses remained uncertain. Foxy's career seemed to be at a crossroads, with questions about the future direction of her music. On August 16, 2007, Black Hand Entertainment announced that Foxy Brown would be leaving Def Jam to launch her independent record label, Black Rose Entertainment, with distribution through Coke Records. This marked a significant shift in her career, as she sought a new path to express her artistic vision and navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the music industry. In January 2011, Brown unleashed the diss track Massacre in response to Lil' Kim's Black Friday. Fast forward to August 14, 2012, and we saw Foxy making a special guest appearance on Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday tour in New York City. Rapper AZ later hinted during an interview that Foxy Brown was collaborating with Minaj on fresh material. The story took an interesting turn in August 2018 when Foxy Brown made her first official guest appearance since 2009 on Coco Chanel, featured in Nicki Minaj's fourth studio album, Queen. From 2019 onwards, Foxy Brown has been making waves in the music scene as she sets her sights on her much-anticipated fourth studio album, according to various media sources. In 2019, she lent her skills to remix Casanova's So Brooklyn. The year 2020 brought an exciting reunion as Foxy Brown joined forces with her group, The Firm, for the track Full Circle, which was featured in Nas's album King's Disease. In any case, Foxy Brown's career, marked by its share of triumphs and tribulations, exemplifies the resilience required to endure in the ever-changing music industry. Her distinctive style and lyrical prowess continue to be celebrated, and her impact on the world of hip-hop remains undeniable. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.